Welcome back to the lesson. In our previous video, we had an introduction to dictionary in Python, and in this video, we're going to be talking specifically about how to access dictionary items. So just like you've seen earlier in the previous lesson, how we go about accessing items, let's actually go ahead and print our car dictionary like so. We're going to get everything inside of our dictionary, and I've shown you how to go about accessing individual elements using the square bracket, something like this. And let's say we wanted to access the year inside quotation like so. Year, we should be having only the year like so. Alright, so there is also another method called get that will give you the same results. Let's actually go ahead and use that. Now let's come down below here. So to use the get method, I would like to create another variable to basically store the individual value that we're going to be fetching from our dictionary. So let me actually go ahead and create a variable called x, and I'm going to go ahead and say car dot then our get method like so. And then within our get method, I'm going to go ahead and pass our key right here. So let's go ahead and cut this, paste it right inside of here, and we're not going to be needing the square bracket right here. And instead, this time around, we're going to be printing x. Copy this, paste it inside our print function. Alright, now as you can see, we use the get method to get our year here using the key right here called year. So let's actually go ahead and run our script. As you can see, now we are printing the year because the year is now stored inside of our variable x right here, and here we are printing out x. Alright, so friend, this is another way of accessing individual element using the get method. And we can as well get the entire keys inside of our dictionary using the keys method. Let me actually go ahead and show you how to do that. Now let me come down here. Let me actually comment this line of code, create another variable called x, which is going to be equals to our car dictionary dot keys. As you can see, this keys method is going to get the entire keys inside of our dictionary, only the keys without the values. So let's actually go ahead and now print x, run our script. As you can see, it says dict keys, meaning dictionary keys, which are brand, model, is for sale, and year. So this is basically what the keys method does. It go ahead and filters only the keys inside of our dictionary and return them to us. And the list of the keys is a view of the dictionary, meaning that any changes done to the dictionary will be reflected in the keys list. So I know we haven't discussed about changing our dictionary values, but it's just for your information to know that any changes we made to our dictionary, for instance, now if we were to go ahead and make any changes or update any items inside of our dictionary, it is going to reflect inside our keys list right here. So that's basically what I'm simply trying to explain. Well, let me even go ahead and exemplify that for you. As you can see, our keys right here are brand, models, is for sale, and year. So let's actually go ahead and update, add another element. Let's go ahead and say car. Let's say color, add color to it. It should be equals to, let's say, white. Something like this. And now if I should go ahead and run our script, as you can see, our key list is updated. Now we have brand, model, is for sale, year, and color. So as you can see, the changes we made right here, we added another key value here. This is the key and this is the value. And as you can see, is reflected inside of our key list. So that's basically what we mean by that. Let me actually go ahead and comment this line of code. So friend, that's all about the keys method. Now let's go ahead and move to the next one, which is the values method. So we can use the values method to get all the values of our dictionary separately. Just like we've gotten the keys, we can also fetch only our dictionary values without their keys. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Let me actually go ahead and comment this line of code, and let's come down here and say we define another variable called x, which is going to be equals to car dot values. Alright, now if I go ahead and run our script, as you can see, we have only the values, which are Ford, Mustang, false, and 1988, which are right here, Ford, Mustang, false, and 1988. Alright, and now we're going to move to the last but not least, which is the items method. The items method will return each item in a dictionary as a tuple in a list. So let's actually go ahead and see for ourselves. Now let's come down below here and let me adjust this, take this up a bit, comment this line of code because we're done with getting the values. Now I'm going to go ahead and define another variable called x, which is going to be cars.items. Okay, something like this. And now we're going to go ahead and run our script. As you can see, it returns our dictionary items as a tuple inside of list. So as you can see, key value pairs are presented inside tuples. Brand, Ford inside a tuple, like so. And then we have model, which is our Mustang. And we have is for sale, which is false, and year 1988. So friend, that will be it for this video. I hope now the concept of accessing our dictionary items is very much clear to you, and I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I'll see you in the next one.